Alrighty guys, it is yet another Wednesday. It is early as hell and I am up recording the Vault Show now in front of the actual vault. I haven't opened it yet and we'll go over some of the news here that are quite interesting if you're asking me. That has been going on here the past week and the past few days here in the World of Warcraft space. So before we open up our dear vault here, let's look into some of the news. First up, I found a dear post here from my friend Dan, Mr. GM, over on YouTube, who has confirmed that it is possible to get the Red Mountain Dew mount motorcycle on EU realms as well, despite it only being a US-only promotion. All you have to do is have some friends in the US and convince them to go and buy some Mountain Dew so they can get you a code. So what they do need to do is they need to get the points. You need 600 points for the code. And then send you the code instead of redeeming it. I believe it is possible to do the same promotion multiple times the more Mountain Dew or Doritos you buy. So hey, if there's any US people out there who would like some free Mountain Dew, I'll be happy to pay for you some Mountain Dew for you if you can send over me some or some codes, then we can give away the rest to the EU guys on the stream. Well, with that being there, yes, it is also confirmed that Wowhead there is also the other rewards, which is some tablets and a belt. But mostly it's the hateforge blazecycle we are after, I feel like. You can also get the epic edition of the game for a whole 4,000 points. But despite that, new stuff is coming as well to the timewalking events. Similar to how we've seen from the Classic, we have seen some of the unused appearances being added into the Ben Crusade timewalking, and this is likely the same for Wrath of the Lich King, as we've seen a lot of old unused transmogs that have returned into the game. Sort of saying it all in the transmog tab is located as a... It's from a vendor. I wonder if it's trading post or something else, but it is now confirmed that it is going to be from the time-walking vendors, and they are quite pricey compared to a lot of the other transmogs that you could get from there before, but these are unique transmogs that haven't been available in the game in the past, so that warrants the high cost, and personally I think it's something pretty cool to farm for. You can see we have a new mount as well, Range of the Amani Hunting Bear it is. It's not a war bear. Sadly, still no OG war bear for us. But we have some of the transmogs here. One of the things that I'm most excited about is actually the Surakar's Glaive of Command, which is McFerrin's glaive that has never been used in the game. And it has a cool look to it that I've really seen. I used to play on a private server that had this look here and had it as an item. So that's pretty cool. That brings about some OG memories from when I was a wee lad who couldn't afford playing the game while I was on boarding school. So yes, that is going to be real nice. I will be farming. Let me know if you will be farming or which one of these things you find to be the coolest ones in the comments. So also guest relations has also been solved and you can now go and get your rewards from it. I'll leave the links to this here in the description if you want to go and solve it for yourself. And I think it's time. Before we take a look into the crisp news, we will go and open our vault and see what we get. So, yeah, unfortunately I missed the whole big race here at 6 a.m. in the morning, but that's what we do. We are going to make sure our loot spec is set to Asa Rogue, because that would be a shame if we missed it. Let's see what we get. Ta-da! Oh, interesting. Very interesting. So, I already have these shoulders and I don't need this chest. This belt here is on hero and I already have crafted belt. So that seems, this here is like a terrible choice. I do also already have myth legs. Haste verse. Had it been some other stats, another ring, I would have liked a ring very much. Let's see here. What is this? Hey, crit haste Mythic braces. None of this is actually really good. Yeah, these here are pretty much a Audi. Ring with like all bad stats is terrible. These are low, so we're not even gonna... But my braces already are kind of like terrible stats. I'll drag the window out here so you can see. They do have a socket though. Stats are awful, but they do have a socket, which is really nice. So I think we'll go for the braces and maybe experiment something with the... we'll go for braces either way, because there's not really anything else that is worthwhile. One of the other things that could potentially be a good thing for me to do is to go and look at Neurobar Palace and go and sit from Mythic and see, because I believe, yeah, that is actually pretty decent braces from second boss on Mythic, which we are likely going to kill her later today on the stream. Don't forget to go and check that out, twitch.tv/killerchris. So those braces would be nice, but yeah, I mean, I can't really use anything else. So even if I get the braces, it's not much of an bonus anyway. So I think we'll just go with the braces. We got a 13 key. Please don't let it be Dawnbreaker. Siege of Morales. That's decent. That is actually decent. Alright, so now that we got that out of the way here, let's go and check, because we have another catalyst charge. So either we are going to swap these shoes for something nicer, or we are going to swap the braces for something nicer. Alright, Haste Mastery is still a lot of haste. Stats are better. We get a lot more mastery and a little bit of verse. I think we're gonna end up swapping the shoes here. So shoe swap is what it's gonna be. Let's go. And with the loot for the week here done, let's go in and have a look at the last bit of the news. New patch is coming, and we have some data mine stuff here from our dear friends who are an MMO champion on their forums. We have a lot of new cool models, a lot of mounts here coming with the new patch 11.07, which also is going to introduce ring, kind of like the island ring we saw from 10.07. which introduced the ring with 3 sockets. I cannot remember the name of it. I'll put something on screen here, maybe. Maybe not. We are seeing some actually racial tuning, racial abilities tuning. Some of the racials are getting buffed. Mainly Drenai. Some of the racials that weren't really used a whole lot and didn't really see a whole lot of stuff. Sandalari Troll is getting buffed as well. Yeah, and some rocket mounts. These are likely to come from the Lunar Festivals and upcoming events as well. Hopefully they will be something we can buy instead of having to farm for. And we are also seeing Plunderstorm to be returned to the game. I love Plunderstorm. I am looking so much forward to playing Plunderstorm. It's going to be a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll see that coming here. And thanks to Matt Fell on World of PvP for posting this here. And yeah, that's a big content update. We are going to see the Siren Isle, and we're going to do stuff over there, and that will include farming a ring. I feel like it's going to be a pretty much remake of the Dragonflight version of the island with the ring. Hopefully it will be a lot easier and better to farm, and hopefully it won't be as of a nightmare to sim and test what is great. But we'll have to see what's coming out more. Let me know if you want me to dig into some PTR stuff, showing you some of the things that are on the PTR in the comments. That is going to be it for the Vault Show today. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it here. Hopefully it was a bit better. I am working towards making this like a whole non-editing thing. So it's legit just I'm opening Vault and getting you the news. And I will see you on the live stream.